What's going on, everybody? Quick Draw here. Back with a unedited video. Let's get a little intro going. I'm gonna try something different today. Yeah, I got a Black Series to unbox here. Alright, get that out of the way. And there's some people like the little guitar playing in the beginning. Alright, Black Series. You got a Darth Revan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Darth Revan, I think it is how it's pronounced. I knew nothing about this character until I seen it in a I seen this in a, I think a Best Buy, I think it was. And let's get a knife out here. I didn't buy him at the Best Buy, I just seen it and I liked it because my favorite character is, of course, is Boba Fett. And if no one knows, Boba Fett is a Mandalorian, and he's got a Mandalorian mask on. So I thought it was a new Mandalorian I knew about. Yeah, that's his mask. But I guess this character is from the Star Wars: The Old Republic storyline. After I seen him in the store, I went home and I did some Googling and found out he was a pretty badass character. So, oh shit, dropping freaking lightsabers, gonna cut through my damn toe. I don't know much about the Old Republic. I need to find all the books so I can get a little read. But yeah, that's his Mandalorian mask there. You can't pull this hood off. That's the only thing discerning. Can't get the hood off. But he originally was a Jedi. He practiced with Jedi to become a Jedi Master, and eventually he got his mind corrupted and joined the dark side. His arms looks like, man, these things are tight. They're tight. This doesn't look like they have that good of articulation like the other Black Series. His arm only bends that much. And doesn't really have any wrist roll. He's got very little wrist roll. Oh, okay, there we go. Like, hey, which way is it to the beach? The beach is that way. Yeah, it doesn't look like his arm will move much because the hood's in the way too, so you can't really get the arm up above his head. That kind of sucks. It's got a little bit of wrist roll. I don't know, his cape is kind of cool. He's got a little bit of holes in it and stuff. But yes, the first appearance of this character was back in 2003, and I guess that's a video game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic video game, I think it was. And he last appeared in 2018 in a mobile game called Galaxy of Heroes. I played that game for a little bit. I stopped playing it because it was pissing me off. All those mobile games are nothing but cash grabs. I mean, they promise you cool stuff, but you can't get the cool stuff unless you spend hundreds of dollars on it. And I'm not about that life. Got this little... This is made out of plastic, I think. But it's like what we call loincloth type looking thing there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so he was a Jedi. He disobeyed the Jedi Council during the Mandalorian Wars. So he went and fought in the Mandalorian War, and at one point he went to a planet and he found the mask, and this mask belonged to a female Mandalorian that stood up against the rest of the Mandalores that were getting ready to wipe out uh, a whole species of whoever was on that planet. So they end up killing her and burying her with the rest of the people. He came along and found the mask and had like some kind of Jedi vision or something, and learnt the story of this young lady and kept her mask. And then I guess he was wearing the mask for a while until a powerful Sith Lord corrupted his mind, along with his best friend. And his best friend was Malik, and so they both end up becoming Sith Lords, and he became Darth Revan, and then, of course, his friend was Darth Malik. And he also eventually, I think he was involved in some of these civil war the Empire had for a while. He also was captured by Jedis again and got his mind wiped, so he was back with the Jedi for a while. And I think he ended up going back to the dark side again after I think he had to fight Darth Malik, his best friend, and killed him, I believe. Now he's got 2 lightsabers, so I'm guessing this one was from his Jedi days. The purple blade, the hilt doesn't look like a regular. Come on. Is it going to zoom in? I don't know, but this is purple one. I guess it's from his Jedi, and of course it's got a Sith lightsaber, and it looks like a typical hilt there. Not much. It looks like it's a little bent too, so I'm not too happy about that. I had a Amazon gift card I got for Christmas, so I ended up buying this off of Amazon for I think like $21 or something like that. 21 shipped. His legs, he's got some, of course his ankles move up and down. He's got a little bit of roll in it. The joints are really stiff right now, so it's gonna like, I'm not sure how much of this stuff can turn. Oh man, oh, like he broke his ankle on that one. But yeah, he's got some ankle roll on it. Usually I think they're supposed to be double jointed. The legs are usually, yeah, I think the legs are. Yep, he's got double jointed knees. So you can probably get some cool poses out of him. I might have to look into him some more so I can see what kind of style of fighting he had, if they have any videos of him. There is a book. Where is it at? I got some notes down here that I did. Corrupt Dark Side, Mind Wiped. Yeah, and back in 2011 they had a novel called Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I guess it's named after him, Revan. So go on Amazon and look for that book so you can read more about this awesome character. He sounded real badass. I hope they do an Old Republic movie soon, because there's a bunch of other Sith Lords that sounded awesome, other than Vader and what was the other guy? Darth Maul. But there was like a Darth Bane and Darth Sidious and all these other, so many different kind of Sith Lords. Let's get these lightsabers in his hands and see what he looks like with some lightsabers in his hands. Let's go backwards with it. Let's make him look cool. I can't wait to get him in some cool poses and get some pictures taken. I'm working on getting some kind of display. I need to make a display for all the Star Wars figures. Right now I'm taking pictures, and I built like a cardboard box and spray painted it all white so I can get some good pictures, and I cut them out and I alter them and put them in on a back. I put them on a background that I find off the internet. And that's him trying to get him to hold his arm straight a little bit. Yeah, get his arm straight down. Kind of hold his lightsabers up behind him, make him look all cool and stuff. Now you can't get really any good head turning, it seems like, because the hood is in the way. I don't know if this hood can come off. I don't think it can. Yeah, I gotta work on my my posing. Which one? Looks like he's got it way down. Yeah, let's get this. This hand's a little loose, holding the lightsabers. But yeah, that mask is almost like Boba's, except for Boba's got more of a T visor. That visor goes all the way down the mouth area. That one was covered up, but it's still cool looking Mandalorian helmet. I can't wait for my Boba Fett to come in. I still got that sucker on pre-order from BigBadToyStore.com. They need to hurry up and send that out to me. I know a lot of people already got them and stuff, but they've been paying extra money for it. But that is Darth Revan. I think I already gave you all the notes I had written down. Yep, mobile game. If you guys don't know about this mobile game, check it out. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's a pretty fun game if you have the money to blow. I mean, it runs a lot of money to buy certain things. Buying little boxes to get little shard pieces. You don't even get to buy the character. You have to buy these little shards, and so many shards will equal up to a character and stuff. It's crazy. It's craziness what they're doing nowadays on these games. Yeah, the Old Republic. Go out and find a book. Read about the Old Republic. Since everybody's all crying and boo-hooing about the new Star Wars, check out the old Star Wars stuff. Like stuff that hasn't even became a movie yet. The Old Republic. A lot of interesting storylines in there. That's if you like the Star Wars sagas. But Darth Revan. I had to get this open. I had this for a couple days now. I haven't opened it yet. I've been itching to open this thing. So I can pose them up with Vader in there and the Death Trooper I got. I think that's it. Oh, wait. I also got something else. Let's see if I can get it out. Probably gonna be moving this around. I picked up a comic book. It's number 6 of Mr. and Mrs. X. If anybody hasn't been following this is a pretty good story. It's Gambit and Rogue finally got hitched, and they just came back from their so-called honeymoon. They were on a honeymoon in space. They borrowed Carol Danvers. If anybody don't know who Carol Danvers is, it's Captain Marvel. And if anybody also doesn't know that how Rogue got her ability to fly and her super strength is from Carol Danvers. She was kind of like a bad guy with her adopted mother, Mystique, and she touched Carol Danvers a little too long and put her in a coma for a while. But I guess she woke up and they reconcile, and now they're like besties. But yeah, this whole thing is married, and then the 6th issue, they finally came back from their so-called honeymoon slash mission they got put on by Kitty Pryde, and now they're just threw a party for all their friends back at their house, and of course Gambit has gotten in more trouble with the Thief Guild. Now the Thief Guild wants him dead, or wants to take his crown of King of the Thieves or whatever. So there's going to be more issues out. Well, that is it. And until next time, check you later.